Okay, good morning everybody. It is Saturday the 22nd of October 2022. I'm in Stanley Park once again to do my next weekend video of the Anfield Road Stand development. The weekend videos, as I hope you all know by now, or if you don't, I'll explain. The weekend videos are where I address some comments and questions that have been put to me recently on my videos by you lovely people. So yeah, I've got a few. I'm gonna limit the questions or comments that I address to 4 each video. I think I've done 5 or 6, and the last one it was like 20 minutes plus long. So yeah, I've limited it to 4. I've got some couple of comments and questions that I've got ready to address. So without further ado, we're gonna get up there now. I'll show you the actual stand first. There it is. It's looking absolutely fantastic, isn't it? Sorry, a little trouble turning you around there. So yeah, let's get up in the air and take a look at it. Let's go. Okay everyone, so we're taking off in the usual position on the path, looking straight at the stand. So we're going to get up to just what we normally do. Going to get up to about 60-70 meters to start with. A little bit of wind today, as there always is in Stanley Park, always. Looks great, doesn't it? How you can really see that stand. I'm getting a strong wind warning, so I'm going to bring it down a bit. Yeah, it looks really good. How you can really see that stand there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get a bit closer here. Then I'll move round to face the back of it. So we're looking directly at the Anfield Road Stand development, which, like I say, is just looking superb now. That's a proper stand that we're seeing in sight now, isn't it? So yes, let's get to it. Let's address some of these questions. So first one up, Adam Sargent. Adam said, one of the questions in your last voiceover was whether the steel had started to grow in the corners where the Anfield Road meets the Kenny Dalglish and main stands. At the time that was asked, I don't believe it had. However, you can now see it has begun where the Anfield Road meets the Kenny Dalglish. I believe this can only be started once those 2 big cranes have gone. Now that we have lost one, the steel can now begin, and that corner will fill out quite quickly. So where it meets the Kenny Dalglish. Okay. Yeah, absolutely. I think you're absolutely spot on with that. You can see, let's get a bit closer. Yeah, and I think you're right. Now, you know, it will take those cranes to go, those big large cranes, before they can do that. But yeah, I'm gonna zoom. I think you're right, Adam. I think you're very right that it has started to come out. Maybe it would help if I got round the side as well. Yeah, 100%. You can see that they've brought that out more. Looks like they brought it out more to add. Is it to add another terrace in, or let's go? I'm just going to go. And he is right. Somebody did mention this before, but it was hard to tell. But you can definitely see that. Let's just nip over to the other end, being the Anfield Road meets the main stand, and have a look if Adam's right. Yeah, it won't be the same because that crane is there, and yeah, exactly right. With that crane being there, they obviously can't do it until that's gone. You can see a bit further down that it does come up a level or two, but I think they'd already put that all the way along. So just one last look, because like I say, Adam is definitely right about this. There, it's coming out. I'm going to zoom in now on exactly what we're looking at, and I think we're looking at. It's a good spot. There. Definitely right. There, Adam. I'll tell you what, look at this whilst I'm here. If I zoom back out, look at this big piece that they're lifting. Let's take a look at that just while I get the next question up. See on the crane? It's a big piece of concrete being lifted. It's good the way they turn this as well. I'll leave it there to have a look, but it's good the way they turn this, because it looks, when you're standing here, it looks like they're going to clatter into everything, moving it round. But obviously they know exactly what they're doing. Okay, next comments, let's have a look. Thanks for that, Adam. So Peter Burke, wonderful drone work. 2 questions you may know answers to. When will the current roof start being disassembled? Is the roof designed for light to enter? So Peter, thanks very much for your questions. I have actually asked somebody who I tend to get a bit of info from, about the roof with the light question. Is it designed for light to enter? And I've not yet had an answer, so I will get back to you. But I think if you check out my last, I think it was last weekend, I did address the roof. So just to touch on that again, so I've been what I'm aware of, I've been told that on the 12th of November Liverpool play Southampton, then there's a break because of the World Cup. The 14th of November the old existing Anfield Road roof dismantling starts, so we're looking at the 14th, on or around the 14th of November, the dismantling of the old roof starts. So that's not far away now at all, is it? The 14th. What are we looking at? Like 3 weeks, and then they start dismantling that old roof. So yeah, so Peter, there you go. That's when it starts, and hopefully I'll be here to catch it, guys. So I'll do my best to get here. So thanks for that, Peter. Right. Next one along, Stuart Mounts here. Great video again. Thanks for taking the time to look at the progress. No problem at all, Stuart. However, I think you'll find there are 3 more sections of terracing to be installed at each corner. Really? Okay. Regards the scaffolding to the rear closest to the main stand. Scaffolding to the rear closest to the main stand. There. I think you'll find that is to support the formwork shuttering for the recently poured concrete slabs at the top. It should all be coming down in the next few days. I would have thought that the glass curtain wall will be installed sometime in the spring. So I've spoken about that curtain wall, and haven't I? And do you know what, Stuart, fair play to you, because there was scaffolding all up here, and you've said there, I would have thought that it should all be coming down in the next few days, and you sent that to me I don't know, sorry, but anyway, a few days ago, and it's gone. That scaffolding is gone, so fair play. Would it be possible to film the length of the rear stand at lower height so that we can see what's going on inside at each level? Okay, Stuart, I'm going to do what I can here. So I'm already on Zoom. I'm actually quite far away from it at the moment, but let's get closer, let's get lower and have a look for you. I'm on 2 times Zoom at the moment, but I am far away. The thing is with the Zoom, you do lose a little bit of the quality, but here we go, Stuart. Let's have a look for you. I'm going to go right across it, nice and slow. so you can have a look. Let me, if I can just get a little bit closer to get out the way of, see if I can get those trees out the way. You can see the guys working there. Can see loads of work's going on inside. Get a bit higher to get those trees out the way. There's still still a little bit of scaffolding there towards the Kenny Dalglish end right there, as you can see, but most of it's gone off the back, hasn't it? So there you go, Stuart. So there you go, everyone. If you know, and there, here you can see the steel at that end. Coming out more as well. Fly a little flight back across. Kind of the best I can do that, guys, the closest I can go, and it's on zoom as well, but because of the height and distance restrictions set by the Civil Aviation Authority, that's that's kind of the best I can do. But I hope that was good for you too. Well, let's go up in the air as well while I'm here and see if we can see where that piece of concrete's going. Look at that, they're dropping that down into there. Like I say, it's real, like, precision stuff. Impressive stuff as well. So yeah, Stuart, thank you very much for that. I hope that was good enough, the way, you know, how close in with me zoom I was able to get there. Last one for today, everyone. Here we go. Craig Smith. Hi mate, fantastic video as usual. Thanks for the update. Just a quick question for the next video. Maybe take a closer look again at the back of the Kenny Dalglish stand. I'm thinking, can they make it steeper in design? I know you did a bit the other week regarding this with the cop. Yeah, I did, Craig. So if anybody wants to look at the cop, scroll down on my video, and we had a look at the cop. So yeah, I just want to see this piece of concrete being lowered down there, because like I say, it's real precision work. But yeah, Craig, I'll on it round to the Kenny Dalglish stand now and show you exactly what you're looking at. You know, the back of it. There's a couple of people. Sorry, before I get onto that, let's just look at that. Great work. Great crane work. Impresses me, that stuff like that, because you know how they get it through those little gaps. Anyway, there you go. So let's zoom out, let's get it in focus. So Craig has said about the this Kenny Dalglish stand going steeper, and I've had a few comments on this, guys. So the Kenny Dalglish stand is over there, and we're going to go over this way. I've had a few comments recently regarding this, and people saying that there's actually somebody who said that they believed it was actually in the plans, the design, that they built it this way, so at some point they could add another tier to it. And there were comments from a lot of people saying they were not aware of those plans and all that. So let's just look. So you look at the Kenny Dalglish stand in front of us there, and you look behind. So I'm 82 meters up, so I'm perfectly fine to go over, well away from the cranes and everything. So right behind it, they've got, Liverpool have got a car park right behind it that they could utilise maybe. Then straight away, then they've got Skerries Road, which is the road right behind the stand there, and that is very close. And it's, you know, as loads of you do comments, loads of Liverpool fans, although you'd want more expansion, I think most of you do comment saying at the end of the day, that's people's homes, that's people's houses, and you know, it just can't be done. I agree with that, but I do think the likes of Liverpool will always, you know, will find a way if that's their plan. I've seen an article recently as well. Somebody sent me an article. You all do send me like loads of articles in posts and things, which I really appreciate. Somebody sent me an article about a potential next phase that's planned by the owners. So, but it's just one of these articles. It doesn't, you know, actually confirm this is, you know, set in stone. It's just somebody kind of almost guessing. I think that'll be the next plan. But yeah, so as we say, like, could it go higher? Possibly, if they didn't have like the framework that the likes of the main stand and the Anfield Road Stand has, because it, you know, as you can see, that it has to come out quite a lot. And look how close those houses are. Will it be enough space? Possibly, you know, engineering and construction these days, I'm sure they could do it and find a way to go up. Somebody said about the cop at the other end, the cop down there. Somebody had said why could they not just build it and almost have it like kind of floating, that you know, it just goes over the road. Excuse me, guys. It just goes over the road, and the road carries on and just drives under it. And like I say, with engineering and construction and that these days, who knows? So there probably is a way. But all I'd say is that those houses are very close. I'll just come back round this side, keeping you know, staying, having a look at it. It looks very difficult to me, and the houses are not, you know, they're like I said just now, they're people's houses. I believe somebody has said that Liverpool own some of them still, but nowhere near all of them. So again, that's what will make it. That's another big obstacle, isn't it? And I think people say, well, Liverpool could just throw, you know, money at people. Money's not everything to people when it comes to their homes. You know, Liverpool come and offered me £1 million or something from a house that wasn't worth that. Would I take it? Quite possibly, but a lot of people won't. There's a good story to look into about a guy over in Birkenhead who basically flat out refused to sell his property to the council when they were regenerating around Birkenhead North. I've gone too far there, and all you get now, you've got all this this park and ride, massive car park around Birkenhead North train station, and then this one house sitting in the middle. They've demolished everything around it, and there's this one house just sitting there, and he's got flags up and everything. It's, you know, he's just stuck to his guns and not sold, and people will obviously do that because it's their home. So yeah, had a look at that. Had a look at that for you, Craig. But yeah, I think they could do something with it personally. As I've said, engineering and construction these days, I think they could do something. But I think those houses will be a problem, and that's the obstacle to get over. So I hope I had a good look at that. Let me just do a little zoom of it. Looking down, we get those steels in again, don't we? And let's look straight up. It just shows how close those houses are. But yeah, I hope I've addressed that. So guys, there you go. Zoom out, get a nice look at this. looking good, isn't it? It's getting there, it's getting there. Looking forward to watching that roof come down and go on next month. So yeah guys, bring the drone down, bring it into this one. Okay guys, so that was the Anfield Road Stand development on Saturday the 22nd of October 2022 with my voiceover the weekend videos covering some questions and comments by you all. So what did we cover? We covered the steel sections coming out at the corners, especially the corner of the Anfield Road Stand and Kenny Dalglish stand. I had a good look at that. Adam Sargent was definitely right, and he's right that somebody had asked that the other week, so I can't recall who it was, sorry, I think it was only last week, but somebody spotted it, but it's definitely visible there at the end with the Kenny Dalglish stand. Then we looked at Peter Burke asking about the roof, covered that. They're looking at, did I say the 14th of November? They're looking at starting the dismantling of the old roof. Peter Stewart Mount asked me to, well, he gave us some good info about the scaffolding at the back, and then asked me to fly lower across the back to have a closer look at it. So I did that for you, Stuart. I hope that was okay and everybody got to have a close look at that. Sorry, bit of an itch. And then Craig Smith asking me to have a look at the Kenny Dalglish stand and the space behind it and around it, and I just spoke quite a bit over that. I think I spoke for a while about that more than I meant to. But you got my thoughts in comments on it. Do I think they will do something eventually with it? Yes, I do. Is my honest opinion. Yes, I do. What and how, I don't know. But yes, I definitely do think I don't think that this Anfield Road Stand development is the end of the development at Anfield, but we'll see. I'm not, I don't know for a fact. It's my opinion. There you go. So guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. Please like, share, subscribe. I said last week, looking at stats, only 30% of the people that watch my videos actually subscribe. Please subscribe guys, press the like button, press the bell button so you get reminders when I put a video up. And if you'd like to buy me a beer, you can do so using that link. You can do so, you do not have to. I appreciate it. It helps me buy more equipment, helps with fuel and stuff like that, but I don't expect it. You don't need to. I like doing these videos, I love it. So guys, please take care. Thanks very much. I hope you enjoyed it. Bye now.